Prior to being a patient at Choice Therapy, I have had chronic foot and leg pain for years and was never able to diagnose the cause. I was prescribed pain medication, but instead I decided to change my nutrition plan. That helped, but I could never become pain-free. I love running, but this exacerbated the pain in my feet and legs. I didn't want to give up my passion and thought I would need to just live with the pain. I came to work at Choice Therapy in February 2019 and was introduced to therapy to treat chronic pain. I scheduled an appointment for an initial evaluation with CODY, who was also helping to train me to run the Blue Ox Marathon.
I'm CODY SCHEPP, Choice Therapy physical therapist and Becky's running coach. I evaluated Becky and worked with her to create a short and long-term plan that would involve a team of 3 therapists. After her evaluation, we were able to diagnose an injury to both of her ankles and feet. While in therapy, Becky received multiple different treatment approaches, including instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization. It was crucial for Becky to do her strengthening and stretching program from home in between therapy sessions.
In the short term, I wanted to finish my first ever half marathon at the Blue Ox Marathon. In the long term, I wanted to get to the root of the problem that I've had for over 5 years and finally become pain-free. I had weekly therapy treatments with my therapist. CODY did instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization on my feet and legs, as well as working on my back. Nancy focused on my back and hips. She determined that I had a lot of tightness and helped to release a lot of that tension with a technique called muscle energy technique.
I'm Nancy Weber, Choice Therapy physical therapist. I love to help patients like Becky figuring out the underlying issues as to why they're hurting. We were able to identify a few mechanical problems in her lower back associated with the pain she was experiencing in her feet and legs. Here at Choice Therapy, we have a hands-on approach to our care, and I was able to help Becky with her goals. The primary technique I used on Becky's lower back is called muscle energy technique, which is fairly gentle and effective way to get her spine and even her legs moving and functioning in a more normal fashion with less tightness and greater strength as well as less pain. I also included exercises for her to work on to retrain and to stabilize these areas.
My third therapist, TJ, focused on my feet and determined that I needed to considerably strengthen them to help alleviate my plantar fasciitis and tarsal tunnel syndrome, and hopefully eliminate the pain long term.
I'm TJ Knowles, a physical therapist assistant at Choice Therapy. I helped empower and motivate Becky to learn to do a variety of strengthening exercises for her feet, her legs, and her core. I also kinesiotaped her feet and ankles to help her during the runs, during her training program, as well as during the race. I expected her to work really hard for me and encouraged her all along the way.
The team also got me into orthotic footwear to support my arches and minimize the daily pain. They each had me doing a variety of stretching and strengthening exercises at home, and let me tell you, it was a lot of work. It wasn't going to be easy, but with hard work, determination, and the motivation backed up by their expertise and caring hearts, we could certainly get me ready to complete the half marathon and to become pain-free long-term. I am well on my way to becoming pain-free long-term. My case is still open as I'll do therapy on an as-needed basis and will continue to do the stretching and strengthening program prescribed from home. I'm also getting ready for my next half marathon that will take place in January at Disney World. It's still hard to believe that I'm a half marathon finisher.